What are the primary rock types found in this province and how are they formed? Most of the rocks in this province are igneous rocks consisting of a lot of granites. They are formed by the cooling of molten magma on the Earth's surface, the magma which is brought to the surface through fissures or volcanic eruptions. It solidifies at a faster rate. The Idaho batholith is a large mass of granite plutons that cover approximately 15,000 square miles of central Idaho. It is about 200 miles long north to south and 75 miles wide east to west.
The Idaho batholith intruded into the existing bedrock during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 64 to 100 million years ago.
What are the major structural features in the area? Granitic outcrops of the Idaho batholith are easily recognizable in the field. Under close inspection, granite has salt and pepper appearance with the dark minerals of biotite, mica, and hornblende, and the light minerals of plagioclase and quartz. The minerals are up to an inch or more in diameter and can readily be identified without a hand lens. Of course, many minor accessory minerals are too small to be identified with the unaided eye. Weathered outcrops of granite have a distinctive appearance and can in some cases be identified at a mile or more distance. Coloration tends to be very light gray to very light tan, and in some places chalk white due to leaching by hot water. Outcrops are generally smooth and rounded due in part to surface weathering by granular disintegration, and in some cases exfoliation where layer after layer is removed from the surface. Most exposures are cut by one or more set of fractures which may give the outcrop a blocky appearance. Granite and basalt are among the easiest rocks in Idaho to identify. What is the geological history of the area? The Idaho batholith granite rocks were formed later during the Cretaceous compression event. Dense oceanic plates subducted underneath the North American plate. Oceanic crust was then subjected into the lithosphere until melting of the plate was composed with heat, pressure, and slab dewatering, which then the melting and heating of the water subjected formed basaltic magma chambers. Through the differences in buoyancy, they rose up through the lithosphere. Partial melting of overlying continental crust then formed a melt of granite composition. Different types and textures of crystalline rocks were formed. Crustal thickening and compression caused thrust faulting east of the Wyoming-Idaho border due to thickening of the crust and compression.
How is the topography related to the geologic history in this province? The Idaho batholith is composed of steep granite mountains that formed 120 to 60 million years ago. The Atlantic lobe, being older than the Bitterroot lobe, has seen more weather and softer granites than the other two lobes. Idaho is about a third covered by these granites we refer to as the batholith region. What natural resources and/or natural hazards are related to the geology of this province? The Idaho batholith was referred to as the incubator of precious metals, especially gold in this case, which eventually led to extensive mining in the area in the 1860s. In addition to precious metals, the Idaho batholith is quartz-rich. In conclusion, the Idaho batholith is one of the largest geologic features in Idaho. The batholith covers about 90% of the Boise National Forest and about a third of the state in total. Without the batholith, the mountains we call home wouldn't be the same.